Hello everybody, thank you for watching Wookie Looking Bigfoot. This is Albert here. Check this guy out. It's amazing, albeit very fast. Can't believe that we caught him. I'm very happy to be showing this. The only thing I'm so mad about is, God, back then when I took this, I wish that I had a little better equipment. This is from the last video that I took of the belly crawler. He's about 20 feet behind this fella. I noticed this guy, and like literally 2 frames, probably about 30 a second, and probably 2 or 3 with him in it. And he looks to be eating something. I'll try to circle it real fast, but I'll show you this little breakdown here that I kind of made. Just check it out, something new. Okay, everybody, how you doing? I just kind of want to show you this and show you exactly how I got this. I want to be as transparent as possible. On this section of video here, this was the last video that had the belly crawler. I just want to show you what I found here. It's pretty crazy. Keep your eye right about, that's a little high. Keep your eye right about in this area right here where I just drew the low circle there. Just keep your eye right around that area and just watch how this progresses here as I thumb through it. I'll thumb, you can see the change start to occur. Something starts to happen there. Very strange thing. As I progress through it, I'm moving the video forward frame by frame. Something starts to appear there. It starts to take shape. You start to see what looks to be hair, eyes, perhaps shoulders, and it really starts to clean up here. I'm trying to do it a little fast, but if you see it frame by frame, if I was going a little slower, just trying to do this as quickly as possible so you get the idea of how I actually get my pictures. You can start to see a shape. Something starts to take shape here that looks a little strikingly like a figure. Okay, so we get to this point here. What I'll do is, the best way I could think to do this would be, let's see, I'll just go ahead and erase these circles, and I'll do this little capture here. So in this area right here, you see this fella start to emerge in here, and he's only there for a split second. It's so strange. I just don't even know how it's possible. It's just one of those Bigfoot mysteries. It's just such a, gosh, so weird. But I don't know if it's the camera distortion that covers it up, but this fella is definitely here. I'll show you. Okay, so this is our guy. So we'll go ahead and take this picture, and I'll exit out of here. You'll see everything. This is how I get my videos. It's from this video here.
But when you look up in there, you can see that there are definitely spots cleared out amongst the piles.
Let's say 20 feet in front of the belly crawler. So that photo I just snapped, this is that frame right here. I just cleaned it up a tiny bit. That's that frame. I just put some contrast on it, and that is the fellow that's there. It's just mind-boggling that this is what was sitting in front of me right there. I mean, so I'll show you. This is what I see take shape here. You have the shoulder here. You can see the fur, the black fur around the outside of the shoulder. I'll try to draw it a little closer there. And then there's a branch here that is kind of taking shape right here. They're kind of getting in the way. But so you got this shoulder here, and then it seems to come down, to me, this is what I see, to an elbow that comes back up to here, and then you have the bicep area just above that branch to the armpit, which also has some hair inside of there. You can see the hair kind of take shape there. You can see the little bit of the shadows of the tricep region right here, and the ball of the shoulder as it goes up there. But you have some greenery in the way, but then you start to see the fur on knuckles there, and then finger, takes shape, and then what I see is a leg here bent. That's the knee. That would be the shin that I just came down to. It looks to me like the calf takes shape. It's really bent. So this area right here would be the inner thigh. Till it gets up about here is where the leg bends. That's about the bend in the leg. It looks like it has a little less hair on the kneecap region, which is here. And then the front seems to have the darkest amount of hair, which is the shin region, which would be right here. And then right here above the knee, right at the bend of the knee, seems to be more hair around a knuckle. I believe it would be the other hand, which would be the right hand. Seems that you have a finger here clutching, a finger here that's bent, and another right under it. He looks to be putting something in his mouth just above. I think this, okay, the thumb goes over here. You have a hairline which comes up like this, and then it looks to part in the middle. Very thick, coarse hair, almost looks like horse hair or something of that nature. Looks like it kind of works in strands like this. Then you have what looks to be a widow's peak, perhaps a part in the middle, kind of like that. Like so. You have an eyebrow here, an eyebrow there, an eye right in that area, the other eye in this area, nostril, and then it looks like his lips seem to be protruding out with his mouth on something white, which is right in that area. And then you see the hair come down the cheek just under the eye, and then it kind of works its way down into this area. Very gorilla-esque, or it's just werewolf-esque. He's got that look, and you see the roundness of the nose in that region. But yeah, just a wonderful, amazing picture. This down here could be his other leg, his other toes that could be resting against the log. That would be, I guess, facing this way. That would be his left leg, which could come out bent like this underneath that stick. And then this could be his right leg, and his butt could, come down to here to rest. But he seems to be just kicked back in the brush there, and I cannot believe that he's there. But he came out of nowhere. I had to show you all that, and I wanted to show you just how I found him. That way you could see it. I think it's just an amazing thing. So that's him. That's him right there. Gosh, it's such a neat thing. And I'm going to show you some stills of it, and I just really wanted you to see it. And that's what I see. I don't see how I could be wrong on this. That's what it looks like to me. He just comes out of nowhere, and he's there for a split second. I don't know why or how that happened, but that's what seems to be happening to me. Okay, I'll check some stills here. I'm just going to go ahead and show you, and some of the frames I'm going to show you there, they come quite different, and I'll go ahead and let you check those out. All right, thank you. Okay, so that was the first breakdown I've made. I might end up doing more if I can manage to get better looks at the frames. But there's a little up close of them. I want you to notice on that thigh there too, the extension, the fingertips are there. It's like his hand was rested on there. This is it darkened up. I tried to boost the contrast and darken up some areas and like mess the exposure, do some filters and things of that nature to get different looks. This is very pixelated. It just sucks, man. My God, I can't believe I got this, but it would just be so much better if I had better equipment at the time. And if you notice, the mouth shape changes. It looks like the lips are black around that white object as he's clutching. And like I put this one just very, like, if you see, it's very pixelated. I'm very sorry about that. Like I said, it's super fast and a lot of blurry stuff, but I just wanted you to see like the eye shape. It looks like he's taking a bite of this thing, whatever it is. Or if you want me to be honest, there are a lot of pictures that I get these faces and they all seem to have this white glowing object they're either biting down on or they carry it in their mouth. I'm not sure what it is. We'll talk about that in a later video one day, and I'll show what I'm talking about. But yeah, you can see the mouth here. He's definitely clutching, biting onto this, perhaps eating, but there tend to be a lot of these white objects in their mouth in a lot of my pictures. Some different distances. And yeah, I really appreciate y'all watching. Thanks for watching Wookie Like a Bigfoot. I'm just going to kind of let it play out. These are basic, like just different distances to show the shoulders and the bigger picture. And like I said, he was on the other video. He was in the front, like that's distorted, but you can get a better view of his nostrils and the change. I just wanted to show the change in the frames. But I thank y'all so much for watching. I love you. It's so cool, man. That's just the most amazing picture to me ever. Thank you for watching. Love you. Please like and subscribe.